Hello and welcome to Mickey Art. My name's Michelle Edhouse and today I would like to introduce you to my gravy jug again. Those of you that have been watching for a while know that I have lots of fun with my gravy jug, and a couple of videos back I did a very large blue and white circle pour with this, and as I commented in that video, hello aeroplane. As I commented in that video, I wanted to give it a go with some brown and white and see if I can get it to look like the bubbling mud here in Rotorua. So that is the target of today's video. The other thing that I mentioned in that video, a couple of videos prior to that, was when I was doing the kiss ring pour. What's it, a kiss ring pour? Is that what I called it? And that was leaving it thicker. Oh, that's right. The kiss angel wings was what I called it. Leaving the paint thicker so that it could oh, that is not mixed very well with the brown. That's annoying. Leaving the paint as it pours out in the hopes that it will oh, come on brain, function. So when you do a ring pour, sorry, a wing pour, not a ring pour, tend to get the wings perfectly fine just looking at, and then they when you stretch them they go out of shape and you end up with something that's not what you're after. So my target with this pour is to leave it that really thick paint level, not stretch it much at all. And just see what happens. See whether my paint can cope with that or not. As you can see, I'm just doing lots and lots and lots of little ring pours. It's just a 2-colour pour, so they can just interact. Now what I'm noticing here, and you guys may have already noticed this when you've done it in the past, but the higher up the funnel is, the thinner the bead is by the time it gets to the bottom. And so the more intricate the rings. Look at this, guys. This is looking quite funky. I've got some cells happening too, which is really quite fascinating to me, because as far as I know, there's no silicone. But I'm guessing that there must be. I must have put silicone in this burnt sienna at some point. Otherwise we wouldn't be having cells happening. So just something to talk about. This is an 8 by 10 canvas. And this is taking longer than I thought, because I'm being a little bit more pedantic than I thought I would be. Just getting the paint to run down the sides. Covering all of those sides as I go. And it's funky. I like it. But I'm going to need more paint. I reckon. Alright, so let's put some more brown. And some more white. You don't have to have a steady hand to do this either, guys. I don't know if you've noticed. My hand's shaking, and that's what's causing the little ringy bits. I'm not drawing pretty circles or anything. The other thing I am doing, I don't know if you've spotted it, is I'm not just doing circle next to circle next to circle. I'm varying where I'm putting the paint, and by doing that I'm allowing the paint to whoop, that was so not what I thought I was about to do. By varying that placement of the circles, It's as the paint flowing out changes, you're getting different looks in different places, and they're not looking all the same. If you've ever been to a thermal area where they have bubbling mud, because Rotorua is not the only place in the world that has it, I know. But if you've ever been to somewhere that has bubbling mud, you'll know that they kind of come up and then another one starts up somewhere else, and they kind of push each other over. And I'm really quite pleased with this. This is looking very, very funky. Getting quite candy cane-ish coming out now. Not sure if you can actually see. Maybe I'll tilt you. Okay, I don't really want to be adding any more paint into there, so I'm just gonna scrape the sides and bring it down towards the funnel. It will mean that the last bit of paint is a bit mushy, but that's okay, because most of it was probably going to run off anyway. Alright. Come out, wherever you are. I think that's about it that I'm going to get out of there. So I'm just going to pick up some of this paint and just create a liquid space that will invite the rest of the paint to cover it. And to flow easier. Oops, digging through my paper. Just taking it up to touch the other paint. Just bringing it round and making sure it goes all the way to the bottom. On all the sides. Okay, so now that I have paint on all of it, I can do my last tilts. Look at that. Ooh, I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it like that. That's fun. Let me straighten you up a little bit. I tilted you. Oh, wow. That is cool. and it definitely has what I was looking for, although I would definitely do it without the silicone. I mean, I like the cells in there, but it's not the look I was looking for. Woohoo! Alright, let me just wash my hands and I will get you down and show you what we've got. Okay, so this part over here is the part that I feel like it matches what I was after a lot more. The brown and white blended really nicely. Starting to get a little bit more stronger whites through here. I think if I was going to do more of this, I would probably take it, like tone the colour more before I started. And look at these cells. I don't know where they came from. They are cool. But I think they are silicone. So at some point I obviously put silicone into my mixing jar, which I'm a bit annoyed at myself. I've got to stop doing that. So let me know in the comments if you think that this looks like bubbling mud. What would you do different? How would you achieve the look that I'm after? And I'm going to be back in about 3 seconds your time and show you what it looks like dry. So here we go, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so here it is. It's dry. Just I'm sneaking this video in. I'm actually recording it Saturday when I'm uploading it for Sunday because I'm going away. And I just want to have it finished. So that middle part I'm not going to touch because I'm not 100% sure it's dry. But I tell you what, this so reminds me of when you go down to Kurau Park in the middle of Rotorua and you look over those fences into that bubbling mud, and just has that same texture, the total the rings forming seemingly evenly but then interacting and creating that blending and melding and odd things happening and unnatural, uneven, unsymmetrical. I like it. 10 years ago I would never have thought I would ever like anything unsymmetrical. It's so funny. I remember when the first asymmetrical clothing came out, you know, cut so that you've got higher on one side and lower on the other. Oh my god, I was just like, oh yuck, how can you do that? It's not even. And guess what? I just bought a dress that does that. Yay! So I really like this. I'm very pleased with it. And I think I will be playing with this technique again. What it reminds me of is a black and white with a couple of bits of colour that I did ages ago. Let me just grab it for you. It reminds me of this one in a weird and wonky kind of way. Just that whole space of the fact that there's, you know, puddles and they're blending and moving and you've got that movement thing going on. What could you else could you make? You could, I wonder if you could do like scales, like dragon scales, or somebody suggested in one of the comments recently about a dragon eye. Oh, crikey, how does it get any better? I actually see a dragon eye in my original sandwich pour video. So yeah, what can you create and what can you see in what you create? And would you be willing to look outside of the box, outside of the limits of what others have done, outside of the restrictions of what you've decided is possible. And start asking, what else is possible? What else can I choose? What else can I be? And what else can I create and generate that I haven't been willing to look at before? These are some of the questions that I ask so regularly. And some of you say, oh, you're so creative. Yes, I am. And that's because I choose to be creative. I choose to ask questions that are creative and generative and open up my awareness to different possibilities. So coming up very, very soon, I am going to be having a 20,000 subscriber. Yay, I'm so close. I'm so grateful to all of you that have subscribed. I'm going to be doing a 20,000 subscriber celebration class, and it will be free to all of you. So please sign up on my mickeyart.com/sign up email list, and you will get notified directly via email about that and when it's going to be. And it's going to be about being willing to price your work and choosing prices for your work and honouring you and the painting and everything else with regards to the work. But if you want more questions and more awareness around unleashing your creativity, look in the description below right now for my 5,000 subscriber video class. I did one called Unleashing Your Creativity, and Unleashing Your Creativity is my signature class, and that was a free taster for you all. The videoing screwed up and you don't get to see me doing the painting that was involved, and I apologize for that, but the questions and the tools that I use every day to expand my creativity and open up more possibilities are in that video. So jump down into the description, click the link, put in your details and go check it out. Actually, if you download that, you automatically go on the email list to receive information about the upcoming one when it's set. So all of that aside, I love this painting. I really like it a lot, and I am very keen to see what else can be created, what else I can choose, what else I can create. I adore you all, and how much fun can you have?